He's got prominent cheekbones and a long nose. He's kind of simple to draw.
Just a few lines on a sheet of paper, and it's easy to guess who you're looking at. Art and politics definitely mix in this small studio in Upper Manhattan.
Remember, employees must wash hands, and you see that in the restrooms of restaurants. So here's the world. Ukraine is cracked open, the blood is spilling, and he's washing his hands with the blood of Ukraine.
Steve Brodner is considered one of the most prominent and successful political cartoonists in the US. He has an innate sense of how to illustrate the world's most important topics, from America's internal political issues like gun control, election campaigns, and abortion rights, to international politics.
And Putin as the Jolly Roger.
For the past few months, Brodner has focused his art on the war in Ukraine.
In some ways it's getting worse because it's turning into a long, drawn-out stalemate where Putin wins this and then he loses that.
In early April, Brodner made a collage for the Los Angeles Times called Putin the Great, Emperor of all Russia.
The final picture is the image I showed you before about the John Hartfield image where he's got a big meat axe and he's the butcher of Ukraine.
Brodner has a large collection of works dedicated to the war. Every new tragedy he transforms into a picture, documenting crimes against Ukraine and condemning Putin. Cartoons in general tend to exaggerate events, but in Ukraine, there's often no need for exaggeration.
Here's a man grieving over his son.
Mariupol, yes.
Mariupol, you could see he's holding the boy's head in his hands and he's crying. Bomb that came down at the railroad station, so people took pictures of the missile that came. And it said, "For the children." Somebody could actually do such a thing, to say, here's the bomb for the children. I just don't understand anything anymore.
But every day, as more disturbing news come in, Brodner sits down at his desk and fights Russian disinformation the only way he knows, with a pencil. For Nina Vishneva in New York, Anna Rice, VOA News.